to you. Mr. Howson, you are being placed under arrest on suspicion of creating fraudulent art. You're a forger and we know of. Now, can you please step outside? Howson? Blast, he's done a runner!
Password.
Old Maurice, it's me, Mark.
Password.
The Crimson Vermeer sleeps at midnight. They're after us. There were police at my door this morning. Oh man, I knew we never should have sold that Weeping Woman copy. There's no other way, Bentley. The street art was not making us any money, nor my interpretive dance. Kate, did my grant come through? Sorry, Mark! You were rejected! Kate! I'm sorry, I can't handle your offer this morning. That's so bloody typical, though. The government never fund real artists. Well, to be fair, your best works are your forgeries. So what? It's a legitimate form of art. I'm not the problem. The galleries only ever spend money on that bloody foreign art like that Picasso! Heralded as the greatest artist of this century, and I, Patrick McCackey, your humble gallery director, have managed to secure a Picasso masterpiece. Oh! The Weeping Woman will haunt Melbourne for the next 100 years. Cheryl, you know a thing or two about art, don't you? Can you tell me why this god-awful painting cost the taxpayer nearly $2 million? Oh, don't be ridiculous, John dear. It's a Picasso. It must be brilliant. I'm just looking at it. I feel... Oh. Yeah, I don't see it. That was exactly it. If you're on Art's side, you were her champion. If you hated art and lamented the taxpayer's expense, she was Medusa. It was only a matter of time before we sought to tear down all the gallery built up. All right, we're in. Let's go. Wait. Blazes. Good work, Bentley. Richard, we're going to need your interpretive dance. Let's go. Shit, there's a guard. Hold on, coming through. Old Maurice, where did you get a blowgun? Let's get going. It should be just through this door. It's locked. Mark! Tibetan throat singing! If I can hit the right note, the door will unlock! There she is, the Weeping Woman. Attention, Rank Matthews. We've stolen the Picasso from the National Gallery as a protest against the niggardly funding of the fine arts. If, at the end of 7 days, our demands have not been met, the painting will be destroyed and our campaign will continue. Your very humble servants, the Australian Cultural Terror. Bling, 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 bling. Hello, Grace Matthews here. It's Patrick McCackey! What's wrong? The Picasso is gone! Calm down. Look, we'll do everything we can. Oh, that is such a terrible loss of police time. Have a look around some local artist studios or something, I don't know. Hello, I'm a federal officer of the law. Do you mind if we just take a quick look around your studio for the Weeping Lady? Yeah, it won't be a moment. Thank you. That generated conversation, real conversation about the funding of the arts. We need something like that again. I agree, we haven't got much time. This one's got to be bigger, more public. What about an opera? Too weird. What about some street art? I could graffiti the front of the NGV. Too illegal. Says the forger. Look, what about a performance? You're onto something. Not a dance performance, sorry. Art as a performance. Well, I am the art. Richard, get me the biggest frame you can find. Kate, see if you can get me some of that rope. I'm going to tie myself to a frame and go on display at the NGV. The artist is the art. Excuse me, can't come in here with that. Let's call security. Listen up, you sods! You know nothing about the arts. You stroll these halls, Norman Lindsay, Sidney Nolan. Purely identity. Throughout history, artists have toiled over their work, relying on skill, not name. These days, painters work for fame, art to match the curtains, the couch, and the carpet. Security to Gallery 4, he's shouting quite a lot. It should not be the name of the artist that denotes the quality of the work. These days, the artist statement says more than the art itself. Say it is about consumerism, or thy childhood abuse at the hands of evil mammon. Mention intertextuality. Be a lesbian. Be a one-armed Palestinian lesbian. Be oppressed in some way. It's more authentic. Security to Gallery 4 immediately. Barking mad. I say, if you want authenticity, turn my friend to the forger! I say, Richard, tie me to the frame! They say bathroom graffiti is the purest form of art because it's not done for critical acclaim nor financial reward. And by that logic, I say forgery is the second purest because a forger does not sign their name to a work. There is no ego involved. The pleasure is in the creation, putting beautiful art into the world. And that is what art should be, the joy of self-expression. I may be a forger, but I am still an artist. Mark Howson, you are being placed under arrest on suspicion of breaking and entering, creating fraudulent art, theft, and disturbing the peace. Do you have anything to say? I've been framed.